Okay. And where we go?
Hopefully I can make it through talking. I have a cold, so I can only get through like 5 words sometimes. Then it feels like my lungs are pinching, and I can't breathe. So hopefully everyone has their equipment. I know some people's stuff is on back order, which kind of sucks, but what can we do? We can't do anything about it. We have the workouts and we have the meal plans. That's the most important part. So we can start with that next week and just hopefully it comes ASAP. I'm sure they're going to be expediting everything since it's all back ordered. So I know a lot of people were confused about the meal plan, and I honestly didn't look at it till last night. And I thought, from seeing everyone's comments, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm really worried that it's all going to be confusing. And so you would have seen that there's the 3 different phases because Autumn is taking us through the program like she's our personal trainer. So we're starting with day 1 and she's taking us through all 80 different workouts. So we'd only really need to focus on phase 1 right now. I did not even look at phase 2 or 3. Like I quickly looked at them, saw that they were for later on, and didn't even read them because I don't want to get confused. I'm going to focus on phase 1 right now, and that's what everyone should be doing. So if you saw refeed and all those other things that I didn't even really read, get them out of your mind because we don't need to focus on them until phase 2 and phase 3. And we can do another Zoom a week before the next phases and go over everything then. So for phase 1, basically all it is is our containers and just figuring out when you're going to work out and your time that you're going to get up at and your pre-workout meal. I know it says 60 to 90 minutes, I think, before to eat your meal. But honestly, I'm not going to get up any earlier than probably 5:30. I'm going to quickly eat something, drink my Energize, and I'm going to work out at 6. So I'm only giving myself half an hour. So if you're worried that it says that much time, don't worry about that. And we also talked about, Autumn said, if you really can't eat before or you don't want to, then don't. The 2 meals after your workout is what is really important. So I've also, in our Facebook group, I put in there 2 posts tonight. They're pictures, and then in the comments, one is a Google Doc. Just click on that link. And then it has so many different meal plans that you can go and look at and figure out if any of them are the same times that you're going to work out. A lot of them seem to be for people who are working out later in the day. I didn't see a ton that were early workouts like I'm doing, and I think a lot of us do work out early in the morning. But you can still just take the meal ideas. And it's not like you have to switch up what you're eating. If you're happy with what you're eating right now and you're following the containers are basically the same for this program as well. So don't overcomplicate it. Just keep thinking of your containers and I didn't even write out any actual meals beside mine. Like, I don't know if you can, I just wrote out the containers because I know what I like to eat out of the green container. I know what I like to eat out of all the containers. I'm a repetitive eater. I'll eat the same thing over and over, and I'm plain. Like, I'll just eat chicken and steamed vegetables. Easy. Like, I don't make it complicated. So I just kind of wrote out the time that I'm going to work out and then went backwards and did my Energize and my pre-workout meal and then did everything afterwards. What else did I have to say? Oh, with the bands. Once you get your bands, if you don't have them yet, you'll see that there's 2 different sizes. So the larger bands are for people who have more than 30 pounds to lose. I actually was working out with my sister when she was home from school. She's gone now, so I have both sets of bands back just for me. But I was using the bigger bands, which I don't have 30 pounds to lose. So today I used the smaller bands, and I could not believe the difference that there is. Like, so way more resistance. And the same with for people that didn't want to get the actual 80-day obsession bands. There is a huge difference between, because I also have bands from Amazon, and I actually had them laid out on the floor today, and even just like the elastic in them is completely different. Like our 80-day obsession ones are so thick. Like we are going to get such a good workout just from the resistance and the thickness of the bands. So if you do have 30 pounds or more to lose, use those larger ones. If not, use those small ones. And I did notice that they were kind of like rolling up, and I don't know, maybe because it was on my skin. So I don't know if I need to start wearing like capris so that if that helps at all. I'm not sure. I have to play around with that. I also posted, Katie shared in our chat thread some of the pre-workout meal options from the Beachbody blog. So I posted that in the group too to keep it easy to find. And then before I hopped on here, I also typed into the Beachbody blog, I just typed in 80-day obsession, and there's probably 10 different articles that popped up that you can go through. There was even one for post-workout meals and some FAQs, as well as on Beachbody On Demand. When you go into the 80-day obsession tab or whatever, there's 3 videos that I watched today as well. Make sure you watch those. I think that's all I had to say so far. Uh-oh. You're muted.
I wasn't muted before. I'm having a great day, guys. Okay, so like what Justine is saying, I think what you guys need to focus on is just getting that workout block figured out of what you're going to do. Keep it simple, and then whatever your rest of your containers are for the rest of the day. So I got my binder, I printed off all the sheets. Go figure out, first of all, your container count if you haven't. If you have, you guys rock. And I'm like her, I'm a creature of habit, and it's almost like going back to the basics with the 21-day fix. Keep it so simple for the first week. Eat the same thing for the first week. Like I literally, I went and I've planned out, and I'm going to eat the same thing even this week until I get used to it. A big thing that they post on the Beachbody blog as well, because you can find a ton of meal plans for your calorie count, is that they keep it the same, say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then they like all your meals for that day are the same, and then they switch it up for the Tuesday, the Thursday, the Saturday, the Sunday. If you want to do that, that's amazing. But I'm going to say, like that first week when we first all did the 21-day fix, keep your meal for that one day the same throughout the whole week. It just makes A, the prep easier, and B, until we get this timing thing figured out. Because I know with some of you gals, Amanda especially, like she will be called out to a call. She's a vet, and like the nurses, Stacy, she posted a great idea. Grab an easel, grab a whiteboard, or I went to Dollarama, one of the dollar stores. It's a big, thick ass weekly thing. Put your work into it first. Go reverse engineer where you have to work, your schedules, your time, the kids, what they're doing, this and that. And then figure out, if you're still not sure where to work out yet, do it that way. Like Stacy's all over the map with their shifts. So she's following it, but she's putting some of the shorter workouts on days that she has the longer shifts, et cetera, et cetera. And like what Justine was talking about, this pre-workout. Here's what I'm doing, because I don't got time to eat a full meal before. I don't want to get up like an hour before. So basically I've been testing out. I get water. I put my 1 cup of spinach in, and we'll see how this tastes tomorrow. But usually what I was doing is blending the shit out of that like tonight. And so I have it in the fridge. So all I have to do tomorrow morning is add and I'm going to get some vegan protein powder, so I don't use my Shakeology first thing in the morning, because I really like to have that in the afternoon when I'm craving something, or when I feel like I want to eat more than I should. And then in the morning, I just put that protein in, that red in, shake it up. And then I've been having a piece of whole wheat toast with some peanut butter on it. What I'm planning on doing tomorrow, so we'll see if it works. I did up some sweet potatoes. So I mashed it up. So I put that in with the spinach and the sweet potatoes, and I'm going to put in with my vanilla Shakeology. We'll see how that goes. I'll let you guys know. But I would rather drink it. I feel like it would digest easier for me instead of eating and chewing. I can't chew first thing in the morning when I wake up at 5 a.m. That's just not happening.
Hey, Dar.
Yes, dear.
Sorry, I was just wondering, can you use almond milk instead of water? Because I don't think.
Yeah, the almond milk, it's a teaspoon now, but is it up to 3 times a week that you can do? I think it's 8 ounces is a teaspoon. Anybody correct me if I'm wrong?
I'm not sure.
It was an update last year that she changed the almond milk, and it's the unsweetened kind, Sylvia. So yeah, I think it's 8 ounces. So because in the plan, well, I'm following the vegan plan. So, but in that, I think you get a teaspoon first thing in the morning.
Yeah, that's right. You get a teaspoon, and unsweetened almond milk counts as a teaspoon.
Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, definitely you could put the almond milk in, and like what I'm doing with my water, you could do that the night before with your spinach, and then add your protein into it in the morning. So you're drinking it. So literally, I've been doing it 30 minutes before my workout, and I'm fine because otherwise, if I eat, I just can't eat in the morning. So that's me. So this is the week to test all that crap out, to see what's going to work for you, to see how far ahead that you really have to eat. And like what Justine said, if it's not going to work for you before, there is those meal options. And I think that I'm pretty sure that's in the plan. Like it gives you a meal option to have instead of the pre-workout meal, which like for me, I could literally just have a green and a teaspoon. So I could put just the spinach in with the water. I just don't want to eat. So the spinach in with the water and a thing of peanut butter. I don't know. I'm not picky. I will put everything together. I don't care. Like today for my lunch, I put green beans, coconut oil, like I steamed it, and put my fruit. I put apples in with it. Actually, it was really damn good. So you'd be surprised at what you can come up with. What was the next thing? Yeah. So guys, don't even look ahead at this phase 2, phase 3. All you need to narrow in is this workout block. See and beside on my sheet, I actually put the time, like I'm working out at 6 and then when to eat. I want to get that workout block figured out. Everything else will fall into place because it's every 2 to 3 hours afterwards. So once you get this, test it out for these 2 or 3 days. And then next week, hey, if we have to change it, we have to change it up. But don't overthink it. Just go back to the basics with the containers and do the minimum if you have to. Use one of these meal option plans instead of the entire pre-workout meal. And it doesn't have to be an hour to an hour and a half before if you work out early. It could work out if you work out later in the afternoon. That could work out. What else was there? There was another question that someone had about how to follow the meal plan if no performance line. Basically, my little blurb about the performance line is it helps get through the soreness that I know we're going to be, because we've been doing these 30-minute workouts. We're moving into an hour long. And even with these 30-minute workouts, I know my ass has been sore. My legs have been sore. There's been days where I couldn't get up and down off the toilet. But thankfully, because of the recover, that repairs those tears in the muscles way faster. I mean, you're still going to be sore, but I know what it's like. I was out without my recover for like 2 weeks, and it was tough. The Energize is all natural, and it'll help you get through the workout when they are the hour long. So you're going to have a better chance of getting through that first week, that second week with the stuff than without. But if you do not have it, like they say, that they have that post-workout snack as the recover, use a protein. That's what they have. They actually have that in the vegan plan. So that's where I'm getting it from. I'm not going full force vegan because I do like my eggs. So I am going to have my recover. Like, it's not something that I'm going to go die hard, but I'm going to try to follow it as much as I can. So it's suggesting for a vegan to have a red with a purple for the post-workout snack. The other thing was the hydrate. I don't think they didn't count that as anything, and that energize they didn't count as anything either. So I'm not sure. I forget who asked that, but I don't know. Hopefully they have the Shakeology, because that is a mandatory thing. Did anybody have any questions on that? About the performance line at all, or no? You guys are good? No. Okay. Another question. Well, we're kind of covering that with the time nutrition. And somebody else asked about options for pre-workout meals. Yeah, there is a ton of information. Maybe I'll share my screen if I'm on it, all right, to show you guys exactly where you go to the Beachbody blog. If I can, oh, here we are. So I got to move things around here. So all you got to really do, if you're in the Beachbody On Demand, where you go to your workout program area, you just have to go over a couple notches, and there's the blog. And like Justine said, you can literally type in over here, you can go 80-day obsession. I can't see what I'm typing because I'm getting old. And it'll pop up. Look at this. So 9 post-workout meals, 9 pre-workout meals, and they give you for every calorie bracket, the eating plan explained, all that kind of stuff. But basically, they've got the post and pre-workout meals, and there's some really good ones, and post-workout meals. So here's what I'm saying. Like in this first week, keep it simple. Don't overthink it, but get that pre-workout, that workout block on paper so that you have something to go by. Okay. So yeah, like they pumpkin parfait, spinach and bacon quinoa muffins. So that's, I know a couple of girls are doing that so that they do them up ahead, meal prep them, and then you're just eating that first thing in the morning. I just can't do all that in the morning. So, you know, it's up to you. You find what works for you. Like this, I could maybe do, but I don't think I could. So yeah, so there's tons of options in here, guys, for the pre and post workout meal. So you just have to check it out. So once again, that is where you go to your workout program, go to the blog part. Do you guys have any questions on that? Anyone? Bueller? Nope. Okay, cool. I don't know. Is there anything else? Does anybody have any questions about anything? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Or somewhere that you're struggling with this time nutrition.
I have a question, Dar.
Sure, sir. I can't talk today. Yes, Lisa.
It's kind of a technology question.
Okay.
Does anyone know how to turn on the camera?
Are you on your iPad, Lisa? Or
I'm on my PC.
Okay. So if you get your cursor and kind of move it around on the screen,
yeah.
Down in the bottom left is where your mute button is.
Yeah.
And then beside it says stop video or start video.
Right.
Click on the video one.
Start video, maybe?
Yep, start video, and your face should pop up here, and I think it is. Yay!
Oh, hi, guys.
There you are.
Hey.
That's how we see
Yeah, I
it.
did that before, and nothing happened, but I must not have waited long enough.
Yeah, I know, I saw you, and then you went away.
Yeah, so that was my non-Beachbody related question, but now I'll
and
know.
I think too, like with these Zooms, we'll see how kind of like a timeline to do. I think it would be good, especially during that first few weeks, if we kind of hooked up and met like this, if we had questions or comments or whatever. It's just a quicker way than typing. But I mean, we could still do it in our message thread. We're going to keep that open as well. I think it's just handier, everybody seems to have Messenger on their phone so that we can quick, type something in or whatnot. But yeah. Justine, do you have anything to say?
I did, but now I don't remember.
It's probably me.
Did we answer everybody's questions from the message thread? Was there any other ones?
No, the ones that I found was switching up the meals before and after the workout, how to follow the meal plan if no performance, and somebody said about time nutrition, and then what options there was for pre-workout. So basically, girls, and post them in our message thread, or even post them in our 80-day group so other people get ideas, because they may be on the same boat as you guys, if to find out what will work for them depending on work schedule and whatnot. Because I know there is a few gals in here that's going to be tough with either shift work, or if like Amanda gets called out to go, there's some babies got to be born here. It's coming up soon, maybe in the next couple of months, but you never know what could happen. So you got that figured out okay, Amanda? Like as far as when you're working out, when are you thinking of doing that?
There, I got unmuted. I'm probably going to try and work out in the morning because it's, I don't know, I'll probably get called out less than then. So, especially with on-call.
Right.
But
yeah. No,
we'll see. It might be a combination of mornings some days and evenings the next. And Sunday will be my makeup day.
Yeah, it usually is, isn't it? No, that's good. And the other thing, girls, too, just thinking about what Amanda with working out in the morning, there is like this. We do a online virtual gym, and we send the link, and basically, you don't have to talk, you don't have to say anything, but it's just another way to be accountable to work out. So what we've been doing is click on a link like this. We see everybody, do a little chit chat in the morning, then we all do our workouts like on our own. Like Justine and I have been doing them and I don't know who else on here, Rachel, I don't know if she's been in it, but so we wake up, we work out at 6, worked out for the half an hour, say afterwards, I hate autumn, whatever it is, and then we go about our day. But it's just another way to go, oh shit, yeah, the girls are getting up and I got to get my ass out of bed. It's helped. It really has. So there is not only, I think Michelle said she's going to open up the link at 5, because if there's anybody that actually is working out at 5, there's 2 groups that work out at 5. Then there's another link that we could put that works out at 8:30. I mean, we could literally come up with 4 different times if we get kind of a similar time frame from all you ladies, that all you got to do is click the link like this, and then you check in with each other, you work out, and then you go about your thing. So if anybody, we'll post that tomorrow in the group or even tonight, and just say it's available if you guys want to use it. And basically this Zoom, it's like I can minimize it and it's over to one side, and then I just see my Beachbody On Demand on the other side, and I'm just doing my workout, and I'm not even.
Yeah, I just minimize it. I don't even see anyone's face. I just pull up my Beachbody On Demand on top of this, and then I don't see anybody.
Yeah. I'm
not watching anybody work out. And it's not like, I honestly don't even say anything in the morning because I'm not really a morning person. I don't like really talking to people. So I'm there, but I never talk really. But if you had like questions, or sometimes people are like, oh, what workout are we supposed to do today? Like it's a good reminder, or they'll just talk about what moves you thought were hard at the end, and then you're done and over with. Where like I have no problem getting my workout in, but I'll procrastinate it. Michelle said that this morning. I'm like, that's the same with me. Like I'll get up at 5 a.m., but I'll sit and read my book forever. So this way I'm like, oh, it's 6 a.m. Time to log on, see everybody, start my workout, and then it's done at 6:30. It's good for my time management.
Yeah, no, I agree. Same thing. It's like I could be up at 5, but not start my workout till 6:45. And that's no good. So it's just another way to know that there's other ladies that are getting up too. And it's like a mind game, not mind game, but it's a mindset thing, knowing, oh shit, well, Lisa's up and she's ready to go. I got to get up too. Or you know what I mean? So we'll post maybe 4 different times, and maybe do like a sign up thing that if you want to, because ours starts at 5 that we have for our little team. And then there's other girls on our team as well that do the different times. So they would love the extra company. So we could do that. Or, you know, you girls could we could set up a Zoom and you just use that and click on it to go on it at 8:30 at night if you really want to. So bottom line for this whole nutrition thing is don't overthink it. Get your meal block done up. That's the big thing. Only focus on this phase 1 and your containers, and get a calendar, whatever it is. Like, seriously, this was like $2 or $3. It was awesome at the dollar store. Dollar store rocks. Or a whiteboard. Stacy Laporte, she had a whiteboard with the dates and put her, you know, work schedule in. Or if you've got kids events, put that in and then work backwards, reverse engineer it. So you've got it. Even just do it a week at a time. Like, this thing is just a weekly schedule. So sometimes I know it seems overwhelming, like 30 days, oh my God. Do it for a week and then do it the next week and the next week. Let's keep it simple, okay? Everybody good? Any more questions? You guys are good. You guys are rock stars. Love it. Okay, so let's all smile really quick because you know me, I got to take a picture. Okay, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Have a good night, and post any questions in the thread as well, okay?